Man, these guys talking big topics. Guys like this, allergic to small talk. What's the weather? Achoo! You see the game? Achoo! Miss me, bitch. It's big topic.
There we go. Are we going?
Recording in progress, baby.
So
What's
big
up?
revelation. Big revelation.
Yeah.
I just found out. Please share with the people.
Oh, I'm a tea guy. I'm drinking some black tea right now. Gave up coffee a while ago.
Why?
I felt like I was getting like heart palpitations. Like I was just drinking.
Yeah, that's probably a good reason.
Like not really, but I used to drink like a lot of espresso and like so I'd get like a red eye, like
Right.
multiple red eyes, and I was just crushing coffee, dude. And
I drink
into tea.
coffee 3 times a day now. It's gotten to the point it's not healthy. Like I wake up and I'm like, I've got a hankering for coffee, and then at like 2 I start to get drowsy, so I drink coffee again, and then at like 8 before my night shift of like working again, I just pound another coffee. It's not good.
Just how it is, dude.
It's how it fucking goes, dude.
And that's it's brain food. It's brain drink.
It is. It is.
So that's why my brain's just a little bit smoother ever since I stopped drinking coffee.
I'm fucking shaking all over the place, dude. But dude, I need it. Honest to God, if I go a day without coffee, it's like, I don't want to get into it.
Yeah.
But you know how it goes.
Getting like
anyways,
the subject of our episode tonight.
I start to get weird cravings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. Should we jump right in? You have anything you wanna bring up?
I don't know if we're allowed to talk about some of the stuff that I've been getting into in the last week. But I've been a sniping sleuther for the last couple of weeks. Let's put it that way.
I can't wait to hear about it.
Lots of interesting murder mysteries going on around the country. We'll make it vague because I know you have a direct connection to the case.
Yeah.
So
so it's just we got a lot of big cases. Who knows when this episode is going to come out? It will be dated by then, so who knows?
Yeah, we'll have the suspect in it.
But the inside man. We're just ready to, and the sniping sleuther. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Big Topic. Each week,
back, baby.
Yeah, we're back, dude. Each week we select a new and complex topic, perform a minimal amount of internet research independently, and break it down for each other, what we learned over the week, and break it down for you at home, the people. Yeah, fuck. Nailing it already. New episodes are streamed live every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and Twitch. Audio-only versions are at The Big Topic Show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Visit thebigtopicshow.com for all links. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on your platform of choice. Pretty please.
Beautiful.
Boom.
Beautifully done.
So
as usual.
Yeah, dude. So our death curse, it's coming. It's still going, dude. Not Shaq's still alive. Although I didn't realize how often Shaq was going to be in my life. Like after he's appeared in several episodes, like dude, it's like have you ever met someone who has a dog? Like
the guy.
Yeah, who has a dog who barks at the TV when animals are on, like, and you start to realize like how often there are dogs barking on TV. That's like I'm just like realizing Shaq is around always. He's like omnipresent.
He's always around, dude.
I saw him in a greeting card a week ago.
I like him though. He's a very comforting presence.
He's the best, dude. Yeah, he fucking rolls.
Yeah, I feel like he's like a protector. He's like a goofy protector of all around him. He's very comforting.
He is like small town deputy vibes.
He does, yeah.
So Shaq, thank God, is still alive. But
scared me.
So this is a rescheduled recording here. So we originally were going to record this episode on
a little behind the scenes,
baby. We were going to record this episode on November 20th. Mm-hmm. So what happened on November 20th, 2022? Well, any guesses?
Well, go ahead. I'll let you say it. I don't know.
Well, the subject of today's episode, Armie Hammer, his dad died on the 20th.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude.
Michael?
Michael.
Michael Armand?
Michael Armando died.
Armand.
Michael Armand.
I didn't know that, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, dead as a doornail as of about a week ago. Did
Fuck,
you
the death curse strikes again.
the death curse strikes again. Have you seen his dad?
I have not. You know what? I did some audio research, some video research, so I know the family, and I was like, oh, I gotta look this guy up. So I have not looked him up, but I assume he's a slick. Aha. Yeah. I mean,
He basically looks like if you like put rich corrupt guy into like
You're
DALL-E, that like AI generating like image thing, like
yeah.
he just looks like, and I don't feel bad. I mean, I think he was supposed to be kind of a piece of shit, so fuck off.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, but anyways, that leads us to
He's like that weird. He's like, some people are just red.
yeah, dude.
It's like, why are you always red?
Being a fucking booze head, or like I don't know. There's probably
I guess that's probably what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, red of the blood of his sons. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into this topic here.
Mm-hmm.
Armie Hammer, baby.
Cue the music and the intro.
Yeah. He's sexy. He's tall. He's a
All right.
cannibal. You may know Armie Hammer from his on-screen roles portraying the Lone Ranger, the Winklevoss twins from The Social Network, or Oliver from Call Me By Your Name. But in January 2021, an anonymous Instagram account leaked screenshots of alleged text messages Hammer had sent to various women. These spicy screenshots contained references to his twisted sexual fantasies of violence, rape, and cannibalism. He denied the text messages and called himself the victim of an online attack. However, several women began coming forward to share their experiences with Hammer. The allegations ranged from emotional and sexual abuse to sucking their blood whenever they got a cut, to carving his initial into their pelvis and describing in graphic detail his desire to barbecue and eat their ribs. An attorney for Hammer stated, "These assertions about Mr. Hammer are patently untrue. Any interactions with this person or any partner of his were completely consensual and that they were fully discussed, agreed upon, and mutually participatory." Still, he was dropped from his talent agency WME as more accusations and secrets from his recent past and present kind of surfaced. He was removed from all of his upcoming projects, and then he just kind of disappeared from public view for a bit. So today we're going to dive into some background on Hammer's blue blood roots as a member of a tremendously wealthy and influential American family, outline some of the alleged leaks and accusations against him, and speculate on what he's been up to in the many months since the controversy began. So, is Armie Hammer the kind of guy who will eat your ass today just so he can eat your organs tomorrow? Grab a fork, grab a knife.
That's like you tune in, baby. That's
Let's
like
tune in.
right there. Is Armie Hammer blind? No. So I think you're probably loaded with content. I've got some, but I'll let you kick things off and I'll jump in.
I'll kick things off. Yeah. So I feel like a good way to do this. So as I was doing my research, there's just so much on this guy. And like, he's had a wild couple of years, dude. So I think the best way to kind of wrap my head around it was to kind of organize things into a timeline.
Oh, dude, you're so fucking organized.
So yeah, dude, I'm just Mr. Organado.
Christ.
So basically, this guy's got a lot of history in the Cayman Islands. With his family, he grew up there for several years. So when COVID hit from March to July, he and his family, his wife, what the fuck's his wife? Elizabeth Chambers. Yeah, I was like, Catherine, what is her name? Yeah, so his wife, Elizabeth, I think she's like a cooking show personality. She owns a bakery in maybe Austin somewhere, maybe like Ohio. I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, Austin or Ohio.
Yeah, Austin or Ohio. The two hotbeds of culture. So they were quarantining in the Cayman Islands. A couple months living life there. His wife and he both simultaneously post on Instagram that they're getting a divorce. Armie moves back to LA. This is in July 2020. He's interviewed on Go ahead.
Do we have any insight into the divorce beyond like irreconcilable differences, or like is there any kind of like cheating accusations, anything there that you saw?
Yeah, I think it was just like littered with cheating accusations.
Was that right? Okay.
That was my understanding. I think he's a pretty bad boy, dude. Like
He is a bad boy, dude. Boys will be boys, though.
Yeah, boys.
Don't be
boys.
too hard on him,
Yeah,
dude. I'm not gonna let you I'm not gonna let you talk shit on him this whole time, bro. Just so you know.
I'm not gonna be.
All right. This is very much celebrating Armie Hammer, but the point of this episode is to celebrate Armie Hammer.
Yes. Thank you for the clarification. So yeah, October, he's requesting joint custody. He's not getting it. He returns to the Cayman Islands for Thanksgiving. He's trying to, he says he's going to return to the islands for Thanksgiving, but he does not. Excuse me.
Interesting.
Instead, he stays in the U.S. and on January 1st, 2021, he's had such a fucking shitty year. He got a divorce. It's COVID. It's awful. So then January 2021, he tweets out something pretty great.
Something spicy?
So he tweets, 2021 is going to kneel down before me and kiss my feet because this year I'm the boss of my own year. 2020 was a cheap shot no one was expecting. Now, I know what we're up against and it's time to go to war. Know thy enemy, know thyself, and exploit the differences.
I mean,
Weird.
Can you imagine, like, you have to be a super hot 6'5" guy to get away with tweeting something like that. And
You
people
have
are
to
like,
be-
yeah, bro.
Bro, you have to be a super hot 6'5" guy to get away with literally anything this guy does or says. It's insane.
Exactly.
Let me play. I previewed this clip a little bit right before, as we were getting started, but let me just show you like what he was up to. I think this video was April 2020.
Okay.
Everybody was.
So this is when everything hit the fan, right? Or I guess right after.
Yeah, like everything was hitting the fan. People were still freaking the fuck out.
Oh yeah.
And so this is what Armie Hammer was up to.
Let's see it. The folks at home, we've got a golf course here. Ooh. A mustache.
Chugging a Truly.
Chugging a Truly.
Shirtless, shoeless.
Fuck. This guy's weird, man.
This wind is great for the audio, I'm realizing. It sounds really good.
He looks at the camera, nods.
Yeah.
He's got a driver, barefoot. He's about to hit the ball 400 yards, I'm sure.
Oh my god,
Perfect
at
swing.
least, dude.
Yeah. Stares back at the camera.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this, dude?
That's about it.
So bizarre, dude.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like, there's no context. That's just like.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask for context.
There
is
isn't any.
none?
No, it's just he was posting stuff like that, and people were just coming after him. They're like, "What the fuck?"
It's so bizarre.
Yeah. So that all goes to these allegations start, right?
This is where things really start to heat up.
Yeah, things are getting so hot, and it's January.
And when did this happen? When did like the first text come out? Like from House of Effie, is that right?
Yeah, House of Effie, anonymous woman on Instagram, says she had a 4-year-long affair with Hammer. This came out January 12th, 2021. So 12 days after he like tweeted about how the world was going to be his bitch this year.
He just gets owned.
Oh my god, he got owned big time. And so, he was sending her these or she allegedly says that he was sending her graphic and violent texts about cannibalism, and he wanted to drink her blood. She's posting all these screenshots and texts. So I pulled together. I thought I could read the texts.
Yeah, please.
But I thought it might be better.
Do it in a sexy voice, if you would.
I know.
But anyway, sorry, go ahead.
I think we're speaking the same language here. So I went ahead and made a quick little compilation, using some AI voices. So let's see what we got here.
Possession. A submission for the 2021 Pulitzer Prize for Poetry by Armie Hammer. You just live to obey and be my slave. I will own you. That's my soul. My brain.
Holy shit.
My spirit. My body.
These are the texts.
Would you come and be my property till you die? If I wanted to cut
Please
one of your
ask.
toes and keep it with me in my pocket so I always had a piece of you in my possession.
Nasty little toe in his
Cut off a
pocket.
toe.
Fantasy,
Yeah.
a love letter by Armie Hammer.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh, there's
I
Oh,
have
one.
a
that's
Sorry.
beautiful.
fantasy
by the
about
way,
having
I've heard
someone prove their love and devotion and tying them up in a public place at night and making their body free use. And seeing if they will fuck strangers for me.
Did you come across all these?
I did, yeah. I saw
An excerpt from the diaries of 2021 poet laureate Armie Hammer. So hard, thinking of holding your heart in my hand and controlling
So
when it
hard.
beats. I am 100% a cannibal. I want to eat you.
From the desk
That's where
of
it
Armie
cuts off.
Hammer. It was a deer. I shot it, ran up, pulled out a knife, cut the heart out, and ate it. Totally raw,
Only one more for this.
still warm.
Oh,
I'd eat your heart if I wasn't stuck without you after.
that is
I
kind of
didn't
sweet.
throw up.
Kind of
I know.
romantic.
A friend of mine tried to take
I
a
didn't
bite.
throw up. Little brag.
He threw up immediately.
He's like my friend though. He
I
threw
took
up like a
multiple
bitch.
You
bites.
threw up.
Nope.
I took multiple
A
bites.
reading from the Book of Hammer. I want to bite you and leave a mark, and then have that mark turned into a
Guys, I don't know
tattoo,
about
brand
one.
you, tattoo you, mark you, shave your head and keep your hair with me, cut a piece of your skin off and make you cook it for me.
Christ.
That's all I got.
Holy shit, dude.
So you
Fucking
get
incredible.
you get kind of an idea of,
Oh my god.
dude, he's just talking about like eating people. And I don't know if you notice this when you're looking at his text messages, dude. Like there are no responses in the screenshot. It's just like
I
it's just
know.
walls of him being like, he texts like a fucking supervillain. He's like,
It's
I
insane.
want to keep your heart around my neck, and then like, I don't know. I can't. That's a terrible impression, but like, it's the guy's fucking wild, dude.
Dude, the game he spits is just insane. I mean, this goes back to the whole like you can't get away with this shit unless you're like 6'5", rich hottie.
Yeah, dude.
Like it's fucking wild. This is what happens when you let dudes run rampant. It's like there's like hot chicks that were like they're hot their whole lives,
Yep.
and they're just total cunts, and they
Mhm.
can get away with anything they want
Yep.
because no one calls them out because they're just like me because you're hot. This is the same thing. This guy's just getting away with whatever he wants, and this is what happens.
Dude, he's saying the weirdest shit like ever. Not to kink shame, but good lord, dude.
Dude, I took a note of this whole kink shaming thing. It's like everyone's so afraid to be like
I know.
yeah, online. I'm like reading all these articles about all these horrific things, and they're like, well, not to kink shame.
I know.
I'm like, let's kink shame here.
I
This
know,
is
dude.
one
He's talking
kink.
about like
We're
murdering, ripping people's like.
right,
He's essentially
Like-
he's like, yeah, I want to be like the bad guy from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom to you.
right,
But-
right.
I don't know. It's fucking
Like
crazy.
raping, like wanting to rape a woman is like something we should be shaming people about. I don't think that's a kink. I
Yeah,
don't
you know what?
That's my opinion.
I think I agree, especially when you're a huge, imposing 6'5" beast
right, true.
who honestly looks
True.
like a different species. Like he
Honest
looks
to God,
like
it does, man.
when people talk about like the Anunnaki or something that like came and like
Right.
fucked human women to make humans. Like he seems like one of those
Right.
guys that came down.
Yeah, there's like
Um,
striking blue eyes, like tall as hell, just the god amongst men.
Yeah, dude.
But it is the official stance of Big Topic that we are against rape. I just want to make that clear.
Thank you. Yes, I
Go ahead.
completely agree. So I mean, as we're talking about Armie Hammer making light of some of his texts and stuff, is just the real deal. We're not okay. Armie Hammer bad. So
Yeah, he's a bad boy, dude.
Yeah, dude. So he was supposed to be in a movie with J-Lo. So the next day after those texts leaked,
Is that where they replaced him with Josh Duhamel or Josh Duhamel?
I think so. Yeah. Josh
Sorry.
Dumel.
Dumel, sorry, my bad.
I think that guy's a drunk. So he says Armie's response was, I'm not responding to these bullshit claims, but in light of the vicious and spurious online attacks against me, I cannot in good conscience now leave my children for 4 months to shoot a film in the Dominican Republic. It's like, bro, you just left your children for like a year to go to LA and like
yeah.
have like weird, like, I don't know.
Well, he is very, very close with his son. I don't know if you came across.
Yeah, I
this,
think
but
I'm pretty sure I did.
Okay,
Please share.
Yeah, so I've got a nice little video here, kind of a heartwarming moment where where Armie is spending some time with his young son, who's maybe, I don't know, what, 3 or 4 years old, would you say? Cute little blonde kid. I don't know, maybe a little younger. I don't know.
He looks like he
He's a
probably
little-
can't ride a bike yet.
Yeah, he's a little tyke. So the screenshot we're looking at is the young boy is holding Armie Hammer's foot, and it looks like he's kind of licking his lips, ready to dive in. I'll just play the video here.
Thank you.
Hammer's 2.5-year-old
2.5 years old.
son
Oh, just sucking on Armie Hammer's toes, dude. That is so gross. I can't even watch.
Yeah.
Clip of little Ford, which
Oh, that
Oh,
fucking
dude.
screen. Oh,
He's doing it for 7 minutes. Yeah, and then
screen, dude.
the
7
hashtag-
minutes.
That's what it
Oh,
said. Yeah.
dude, I didn't even see that.
And
I
then-
didn't watch enough of that video to even see
I
like
didn't-
5 seconds later.
Yeah, I didn't even watch I didn't watch it at all. This is a first timer for me, but I read about it, and it's like,
Fuck.
yeah, and he puts the hashtag foot fetish on fleek. First of all,
Yeah, like what?
like there's so many things that are dumb about that, but okay.
And for the people listening, and if it wasn't clear, we just watched a video of, so it's Armie Hammer. He's playing on a couch or something, and his 2.5-year-old son, this little blonde kid, is like holding his foot with both hands and is like sucking on his big and second biggest toe.
Yeah, like
It's
he's
fucking gross.
He's mainly
Like,
sucking on the big toe, and the other one's kind of
Yeah.
like creeping, working its
It
way
kind of
in there
snuck
too.
in there.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like I want some.
Yeah.
But it's like it causes, it's like for me, I hope for you too, there's a visceral like reaction. It's just disgusting.
Yeah, dude, I fucking hate it. And he like taped it,
Yeah.
posted it, and hashtagged it
Right.
foot fetish. Like it's like, bro.
Yeah. And said that it was going on for 7 minutes. The clip is like 3 seconds of it, and that's enough for me to be like, fuck.
Yeah, dude, a lot can happen in 7 minutes. That's fucking disgusting.
You got that right. It's fucking sick, dude.
So all right. So then he says he's not responding to this bullshit. In comes Courtney Vucekovich. Haven't tried to say that out loud yet. I think that's somebody who dated him from June to October 2020. She said, emotional abuse, coercion made her feel unsafe. A lot more screenshots start coming out online. And then did you see his private Instagram? Kind of what was going on with that stuff?
No, tell me. What happened?
So I guess, are you familiar with the concept of a Finsta?
Wow, that sounds so familiar. Finsta?
Yeah, I think it's just like when somebody has like a separate Instagram or social media account. So like,
is that what that
like
is?
that maybe that his wife
Okay.
didn't know about, maybe like some other girls know, like that
Interesting.
that
It's
type
like
of thing.
Burner account.
Yeah, kind of like a burner account type thing,
All
kind
right.
type of shit that you're into. So let me just play you this one fucking wild video from his so this is when
Please.
he had just given the excuse. He's like, I can't be away from my kids, he's a family man, dude. So
Yeah, it's a loving father.
Yeah,
Clearly, as shown in that video we just watched.
yeah, this is what he was up to. And this
Yeah,
timeline, by the way, if something came in, I'm all over the place, dude. I don't know, like it's probably not in order, but let's see.
Whatever.
El Destructo 86 is the private.
My room.
Interesting,
Some,
okay.
like noise complaints or something. I think they said it was 417.
He's walking through the
So this is-
hallways of a Ritz-Carlton.
It's him wandering. Okay.
All right. I mean, it looks pretty much the same as my room. It's got like a little mirrored entryway, bathroom, shower and tub. Well, that's cool. All right. This must be.
Giving a tour of his hotel room suite.
Yeah. All right. So far, so
Closet.
good. Yeah, bed looks pretty comfy.
Oh.
Looks pretty good.
Hello. Is that his daughter?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, so he
Dude, this guy got a rolls, dude.
dude, Armie's sick. Like, but so he comes in the room and he's he's showing around, nice ass hotel. He just walks past. There's a woman on his bed in all
He just
fours,
doesn't
like
even
in
mention
lingerie.
her.
He doesn't even address it or mention her, but she's literally on all fours. And so in the
He's probably
Cat-
drugged.
maybe in the caption for that, he says like, I'm so happy I get to fuck Miss Kamen again or something. And he actually had to issue a public apology because it wasn't actually Miss Kamen, and the Miss Kamen pageant people were none too
Oh,
pleased
shit.
when the cannibal was saying he was fucking and eating the
Yeah.
winner of the competition.
Who is Miss Kamen?
I have
Check
no
her
idea,
out.
dude. Yeah, please.
There's a couple. Well, let's take a quick gander at
Please.
Miss Kamen. Why don't we?
Dude,
Desktop 2. Here we go.
Oh.
All right, so here's one of them.
Eh.
Take it or leave it. All right, come on, Cayman.
Eh,
Yeah,
no, blurry.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well,
All right, well.
it's not much there. All right, let's go back to topic here.
This Cayman baby. No, so he goes, he's such like a sarcastic dickhead, dude. Like he's like, I would like to clarify that the person in my video, which was stolen from my private Instagram, is not Miss Cayman. I am genuinely sorry for any confusion at my foolish attempt at humor may have caused. It's like,
God, dude, he's
right.
he's also the worst.
He's the worst.
He
but he's
only
the
rules
best.
because he's hot as hell and he can like pull the shit off, but like he's a huge fucking dork.
Yeah, dude, he's the type of dude who like, if he started acting like he wanted to be your friend, I'm speaking for myself, not to assume for you as well, but like I'd just be like, all right, yeah, dude, like what are we doing? Like, and then like he would just like get you involved in some like fucking wild shit where you just be like, oh,
100%, dude. Yeah, he'd draw you in with his good looks, and you're like, yeah, this guy's cool as hell. I'm on board. And the next
like,
thing you know, it's like
you're barbecuing a woman.
Right. By the way, does barbecuing always, when the term barbecue always comes up, I always assume that barbecue sauce is involved, but I guess is that true? I don't know. What do you think? What do you think barbecue? Do you think of the sauce?
I think of the
like,
grilling
is he lathering
aspect, but I like the idea of him.
That's probably what it means.
You don't want to eat a sauceless rib. So, I mean, I could see...
That's what I'm saying. Like, I like the idea of him just slathering on barbecue sauce.
I do too.
Like, before he kills them. He just, like, slathers
just on their
them up,
stomach. Yeah.
Right.
So, Paige Lorenz comes out, 24-year-old, another ex. She dated him also in 2020.
I mean, these are all, like, beautiful women, too, right?
Yes. I mean, even hotter than Miss Cayman.
Yeah. I mean, so it adds credibility is my point. I mean, yeah, you look at Paige Lorenz, like she's beautiful. So it's like, are all these like beautiful women going to come? I don't know. I guess they could. I guess what I'm trying to get at is like, anytime something like this happens, there's inevitably the debate, like, are these people looking for attention? Does it make sense? But in this case,
type?
it's like, yeah, like in this case, these are like all beautiful women, and it like makes perfect sense that they would have dated him, and it makes sense that they would have gotten these messages clearly because there's multiple parties involved here. But anyways, please.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like if he's sending these types of messages to one person, why would he not be sending it to all of them?
Right.
You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
So then comes February. WME, mentioned this up at the top. They drop him. That's his agency, talent agency.
Right.
Vanity Fair publishes this bombshell article about the Hammer family. I didn't get too into the Hammer family. I know there's a fucking lot of meat on that bone.
Yeah, they're like old money kind of. There's some
old
weird
money.
Shit. Yeah.
A lot of like Soviet connections, like from like Lenin and beyond. His grandpa killed a guy for like hitting on his wife.
Fair.
So I didn't. Yeah, I mean, no, I didn't go too deep on the family. There's a lot there. There's that documentary that came out. Didn't watch it.
Right. Yeah. If you want to learn about the family, go and watch the fucking documentary.
Yeah, watch the fucking documentary because we're looking at some other stuff. Yeah. So around this time, so people are like starting to be like, wait, fuck this guy for real. Like his family sucks. He's sending these weird, creepy texts. Like, fuck all this. So Gloria Allred comes, and
of course,
with a woman named Effie, who a lot of people are like, yeah, that's got to be the House of Effie account. She doesn't confirm that, but that's what.
So wait, what's Effie's last name? Do we know who Effie is?
You know, I don't know, dude. I didn't get that deep into my research.
I think this might be her here, and I'll show you a picture of her because I remember this when this actually happened.
Isn't there a porn star named like Eva Elfie or like something like that? Am I making that up?
Who?
Like Eva Effie or Elfie?
Sorry, I missed the beginning of the question.
A porn star, like a blonde porn star.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is her here. Let's see. I think it's this chick here. Do you see my screen?
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, because I remember seeing her a lot. Yeah, the woman named Effie. Excuse me. Yeah, she was the one that kind of broke the whole story, or I guess was like the first accuser or whatever.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is her. Yeah.
Yeah, so she then got like super real with the allegations, saying that, you know, there's like a 4-hour attack, sexual violent attack. She thought that he was going to kill her. Meanwhile, his lawyer says it's consensual. He's dropped from every fucking project he's on. He's in some Broadway shit. He's got some stupid movies.
Yeah, I saw the Broadway thing. Like, he was on Broadway?
Dude, I feel like he was the type of guy where he came out, they gave him a lot of shots in like big movies. Like Lone Ranger fucking bombed.
Yes.
Like he had every indication that he was going to be a leading man, and then he's just kind of like
never took off though.
Never took off. So I think he's one of those guys who's like, I'm going to do indie stuff. Like, and then, like, I'm going on Broadway.
He's going to be an actor.
Yeah,
there's
dude, like,
I mean, his biggest movie, or I guess his most critically acclaimed, would be Call Me by Your Name, right? Which is which had a particularly
Timmy.
Yeah. Have you seen? I've only heard about the peach scene. Did you watch the movie?
I don't know anything about the movie. I know that like it's
do you know anything about the peach thing?
Does he put his finger in a peach?
I think I think this is what happens.
Okay. Yeah.
I think he like fingers a peach and then he uses it to masturbate. And I don't know if this is Timothy Chalamet or Armie Hammer. He fucks the peach.
Be hilarious if it's the adult, not the like Timothy Chalamet plays a teen in the movie. Like Armie Hammer's just like putting a hole in a peach and fucking.
It's like you can just fuck a person.
Yeah, it's like, dude, have you seen yourself? Like, what do you? You can eat a person and nobody would care.
Right, exactly. But apparently he fucks the peach, but he comes into the peach, and then the other person eats the peach.
Like, are they participating?
Cream action.
I like that. Wait, are they like in the same room doing that, or is it?
I don't know. I don't have any context beyond that. I've just heard about it. I've heard about it in passing, probably on a podcast or something, and then I very quickly Googled it. I didn't want to go too deep on that.
Get too deep in the beach. You ever see Timothy Chalamet's sister?
No.
Oh, she's hot, dude. Have you seen that show?
Hang on a second. Is it Chalamet or Chalamet?
Chalamet, I think. Pauline is his sister.
Chalamet.
She's on that show, The Sex Life of College Girls on HBO. Have you ever seen that?
Oh, I don't know that one.
Oh.
All right. Got her up.
She's not bad. Yeah. Oddly enough, Timothy Chalamet also is in a movie that just came out that's all about cannibalism, which like, and I think
Chalamet.
Is it what am I saying?
Chalamet.
Am I? Timothy Chalamet.
Sorry, guys, it's about cannibalism.
Timothy Chalamet. Yeah, it's like bones and all. So let's see. At the end of May 2021, Hammer goes to rehab, gives up
for sex, right?
Sex, drugs, and alcohol.
Dude, I like when people go to rehab for sex. Like Lenny Kravitz. It's like, dude, I'm too into sex. I'm like, didn't he go for sex addiction? I think he went in for sex addiction.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, like a lot of celebrities have gone in for sex. It's like, I don't know, man. That's just a great way to, I don't know.
It's a great way to like give a quick little like, I'm having sex a lot.
Yeah, it's just like dude, I'm having so much sex. I have to go to rehab. Like,
I need professional help.
You tell your publicist and they're like, yeah, anyways, good.
Did you ever see that thing where I can't remember but like where Lenny Kravitz's dick fell out of his pants? Like, you remember that?
That's one of my favorite clips ever, dude.
I
love that clip. Yeah. Oh yeah. What a fucking accident that was.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. We've got a couple of things. Have you seen any of videos of Armie's antics? I showed the golf thing, but some other shit he was up to around this time. I don't remember the source of these, but let me just play a little something.
Please. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Looks like a lunatic here in this video.
You hear that?
Weird.
What is that?
He's licking crystals out of his friend's hand.
Oh, got it all.
Now he's driving. He pulls out a High Life. Cracks it.
He's a fucking bad boy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's drinking and driving.
Hell yeah, dude.
Sending love, boys.
Fuck
I mean,
yeah, man.
he seems cool as shit.
Yeah, like I'm going back and forth, dude. It's like
I know.
the left side of my brain's like, this guy's cool as fuck. The right side of my brain's like, this guy's a fucking dork. I don't know which one it is.
I think it's
He
somewhere in the
seems
middle.
desperate for people to think he's cool.
Yeah, he like wants
Um,
people to think he's a badass. I think he wants people to think
Right.
he's like fucking 50 Shades of Grey mixed with
Exactly.
like frat boy mixed with
Yep.
like Hunter Hearst Helmsley family
Oh
origins
yeah,
type of
he
thing.
definitely wants to be Hunter Hearst Helmsley, dude.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought. Did you see what Effie, House of Effie, that account that originally kind of, I guess, hurled the accusations at him, posted, I don't know how, maybe a couple weeks after the original accusations, and this was around the whole like murder kind of rumor. Did you hear anything about that?
No. Okay, actually,
so
yes, I did back then, but I totally forgot about it until you just said it.
yeah. So there were rumors kind of swirling that I think there were like 3 missing people in Joshua Tree. I thought it was
Oh my
originally,
God, I
Palm
forgot about
Springs,
this.
but
Yes.
you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. So he spent like a summer renovating a motel, and I think it was near Joshua Tree.
Yes.
And during that time, like 3 women had gone missing or something. And this is like, people were kind of connecting the dots. Like,
Yes.
what, he just
Oh my
happened to be
God.
in this area and people went missing. Like, it's kind of weird after we see all these texts and like, you know, is this guy taking the opportunity to kind of live out his dark fantasy?
Yeah.
Kind of interesting. But right around that time, the House of Effie Instagram account posted, I guess it's a story, and it's like got text on it, and it says, "Holy shit, I know what's going to come out. It's bad, really bad. Like I'm shaking and feel like I'm going to throw up bad, and I'm with my whole family." I don't know what that has to do with anything with it, but
Yeah.
but dude, I remember this coming out at the time because I was getting excited. Like,
Same.
it's fucked up for me to even say this, but it was interesting for him to maybe be like a suspect
killer
in this case. And then this thing came out and that blew it all up. And I tried to look into it a little bit to see like what happened since. And the only thing I saw was that he was like not considered a suspect, but I didn't see why.
I didn't either. I completely forgot, but I remember that too, because that was, yeah, dude, like early 2021-ish. Like it was just like so much speculation. I forgot about that murder shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
so in the
good.
6 months during his employment, when he was working in construction, mid-pandemic, mid-divorce last year, this is a post from February 2021, 10 to 15 minutes away from the site he was working at, the remains of 3 women have been found. And so at the time they said, we are not conflating the 2 ideas, but there have been long-standing rumors for a while. That'll conclude part 1.
Yeah, let's hit up part 2, baby.